I'm back with another triggering topic. Now, I said I was not going to talk about Slim Thug because one of my loyal supporters asked me about this in a live, asked me about Slim Thug, and I was like, I wasn't even going to say nothing, you know? But man, here I am. I decided to go ahead and talk about this man and his pookie rantings because I had to. And, you know, if you don't know what Slim Thug said, here it is.
We are the number one wanted man on earth. You are the number one wanted man on earth by all races of women. Snow bunnies, whoever races outside of black women are gonna give it up to us. We don't have to play no games. Like we go somewhere tonight, like we talk because they look at us like, ooh, you know. Black women tend to do obstacle courses. Even if you ain't got no money, you are still the king of the earth. We are the most dominant gene on earth. If we busting any girl, it's the baby is black. Even though we want our own black women tend to put us through obstacle courses. Right? My bad. Black women like you gotta wait, we celibate, you gotta marry me, you gotta buy me something, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. White women ain't asking for nothing. Toning you up, we don't have to argue. They gonna go, because they look at us like, I just wish I could have one for myself. Not just white women, all women. Y'all gonna have to let y'all motherfucking guards down, man. You need to give it up. You might have to help it get to the bread. You're going to have to give it up at least, though, because we ain't waiting, because we know all the other women want us. And for the easy, everybody know that. Your son know that who went to college. In the city know that. Everybody know that now. You can't lie to us about that no more. It ain't nothing to talk about no more. Y'all know them other girls is going to go.
Now, first of all, I think that it is absolutely insane saying that you are the number one wanted man on earth while having a 2-strand twist in your chin hairs. Ew. But, you know, let me not be immature. Let me not focus on that. I'm just going to say that I also think that it is crazy that black men who are constantly crying about white supremacy and the fact that the black man has it so hard because everyone looks down on him and hates him and is trying to hold him down, now is trying to rebrand into the number one most wanted man on earth. What, sir? Are you oppressed or not? Is the reason why y'all are unaliving each other and tearing up your communities because of the white man and racism and hatred towards you? Or is it just because you are savages? You cannot have it both ways. Either all of these non-black women recognize your greatness and none of their non-black parents have said anything bad about you because of the color of your skin, or that's not true and you're hated and you're out here lying in these streets trying to cope and trying to get black women to put their capes back on, which is not going to happen. Reverse psychology type things, okay? Or, you know, my thing is this, y'all got to hear me out here, you know, or non-black women that do want you, they're just fetishizing you. And after they get their dose of BBC, and some of y'all don't even have that, but y'all ain't ready for that conversation. But I digress here. But some of these non-black women, right, are just fetishizing you. And after they get their dose of BBC, they're going to drop you back off in the streets where they found you. And then they're going to marry the race of man that is acceptable in their communities, which is usually a man of their same race or a white man, if we are keeping it real. Now, saying that black men are kings and are the most dominant on earth while simultaneously complaining about how another man has his foot on your neck in every other way, that's crazy work. Like, it's literally insane. Calling babies that you have with non-black women black is also truly insane. There are no black babies except the ones that have come out of a black woman's womb. Period. It's just that simple. You can argue with your mama about that. I'm not finna argue about it. Now, he said that black women put black men through obstacle courses in order for black men to get with them. Talking about, we say that we're celibate, a man has to marry us or a man has to provide for us. Isn't that what black women are supposed to do? Isn't that what y'all say we supposed to do? Isn't that what you would want your daughter to do? Not be out here offering up her body to every Pookie and Ray Ray for the free ski and letting a man that doesn't have to he's not doing anything for her or pouring into her just giving it up to him. Like, and my thing about this is that black men contradict themselves so much. Because are black women making it hard for black men and asking for marriage and commitment? Or are they out here thotting and bopping and giving it up and, choosing just pookies and from the moment they meet them, like, what is it? Are we selective or are we for the streets? And, y'all change the argument depending on how y'all feel that day. And the fact that this man really said that YT women don't ask for anything and they just dome black men up, that's not only disgusting, but isn't that offensive to YT women? I really wonder why more non-black women and more YT women don't speak up about these narratives that black men spew about them, that they're easy to get over on and desperate for the deep. Because I know that I would be highly upset, pissed to the highest level of pissivity if I saw black men who collectively are on the lower end of basically all stats in the US bragging about how it doesn't take anything to bag me. I would be like, come again? And, I don't know why more whitey women aren't offended at this narrative. That they're weaker and allow more mistreatment and don't require anything from black men. And that's why black men want them, because they are so low effort. Like I said, and you know what? This is just a social experiment for me. I would really love for every black woman that hears this video, please tell me in the comments, how many of y'all have heard that from black men that in your personal lives? Like that, more specifically, they normally tend to hyper focus on YT women, but a lot of times they may mention non-black women as well, just other, women too, and say that they, are low effort and weaker and stuff like that. But I just want to know if y'all have heard that from the black men that y'all know in y'all personal lives, because I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Every single solitary black man that I have ever in my life had a conversation with about interracial dating has always mentioned that whitey women, I hyper focus on them, but also non-black women require nothing of them, and that's why they choose them. And, that's actually disgraceful. You want women because you think that they're low effort? Isn't that the most trifling, lazy thing that a man can do? And what's crazy is that you want black women to give it up and be more easy for what? So that you can more easily use us? Treat them like how you treat the others? Because, my thing is that it sure isn't because y'all plan on treating black women the way they deserve to be treated. You want black women to let their guard down and take care of Dusties and pay for the bills and help him get to the bread. What is it? What? You want me to help you get to the bread and I'm the woman? Because my thing is that if the black woman knows how to get to the bread and you're the man, what does she need you for? And if I know how to get to the bread and you don't, how in the world are you thinking you a king and you above me? Or I'm supposed to submit to you or do whatever you say when I know way more about how to exist and be successful in this world than you ever would? What? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that thinks like that, you ain't no man. You ain't no man. Period. And then my thing is, he's talking about, you gonna have to give it up. You gonna have to give it up. For what? Why? You ain't offering nothing. You bring nothing. And you want black women to reward you? You want them to build you up so that you can take all of that uplifting and take it to the next non-black woman? Nah, player. Nah, it don't work like that. Nah, fam. And, it's also embarrassing because Slim Thug is freaking 44 years old. 44 years old. And he is this stupid and this trifling. Imagine being this uneducated at 44. He talks like the last time he read a book was in the 6th grade. And my thing is this, is that these are the new unks. And they are passing such horrible advice and guidance down to the younger men in the black community that it is downright embarrassing. And then we sit there and act like we wondering why there are so many YNs around and not so many young, educated, respectful young black men that are healthy and healed and know how to treat women. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, to combat this, if you think that it can be combated, because I know there's plenty of people that think that there's no help for this, but I feel like some people can be helped. But if anything was to be helped, honestly, I'll say this: more black men need to stand up and address other black men like this, instead of being a women's business and trying to cater to women in order to get clout and cash apps. You got all these black men that supposedly want to help out the black community and black women, but cater their platforms to black women specifically. Black women don't need to hear the message. We doing fine. You need to be catering that message to black men. You know what I mean? Y'all need to be talking strictly to black men and black boys and stopping this harmful rhetoric, insane rhetoric in its tracks. But y'all probably won't do that because the majority of y'all be too scared to address anyone besides a black woman. Talking about wigs and weaves and lashes and full sets are the downfall of the black community. Or you talking about black woman, black woman, black woman, black woman. And I find out you ain't even got a black wife. So why are you talking to black women? Why are you... Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. I don't even... All I'm saying is that Slim Thug is a goofy. You know what I'm saying? A goofy 44-year-old man spreading his stupidity like a sickness. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, I really ain't have too much to say about him because I think y'all already know that this man is a complete idiot. So I ain't have too much to say about it all. I just wanted to address him just real quick because I saw everybody talking about it and I was like, I should probably talk about it too. So people know. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. If you watch this whole video, please do me a favor and drop a 2 in the comments. And you already know why, because everything that Slim Thug said was boo, boo. Boo was to the boo. Nothing but boo-boo coming out that mouth. With that doggone dookie braid he had in his chin. Like, what? Anyway. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Let me keep going. If you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. I know times are hard out here. So do me a favor for the free. Follow your girl on TikTok. It won't cost you anything. I live stream there. You'll enjoy it. We get crazy. We get rowdy over there. We always, reading these men, all right? It's only a safe space for black women. That's it. It ain't safe for nobody else. But anyway, and also follow me on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And as always, ladies, I really love to hear from y'all. So please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below. Or shoot, did I mess that up? Sorry, y'all. Drop it down below, okay?